Salut, moi c'est Jacques depuis la Corée du Sud. J'ai dû décider à faire cette petite vidéo aujourd'hui pour juste raconter une petite histoire qui s'est déroulée ici récemment entre un Nigérien et les policiers ici. Mais premièrement, je veux dire que je vais dû parler en anglais parce que j'ai grandi au sud-ouest et puis j'ai dû fréquenter à l'université de Boya et je suis allé à Londres pendant 2 ans mais je suis ici maintenant pour mon doctorat en comptabilité. Donc j'utilise plus l'anglais que le français quoi. C'est ça. Donc, as I was saying, it's kind of fun to make this video today. But firstly, I want to say that please, as people always say in their videos, I think it's very okay to say that. I know that some people might not find this fun. You know, some Cameroonians, some people who are kind of nervous and they don't really, they're just there to criticize people. It's cool to criticize people, but please, if you don't find this interesting, it's very easy. Just pause it and move to something else because it won't avail you much. You know, watching something which is not interesting. But if you want to go the other way by deciding to send me your bomber, it's very easy. You know, the last thing you want to happen to your bomber is for your bomber to have a conny eye. You know, because I just received a Congolese pepper recently, and you don't want to try me on that. So that's it. So what I'm saying is it's about a kind of awkward story, a kind of little funny story that happened recently here in Seoul, in Korea. A Nigerian guy, you know, there's this Nigerian guy who is here. He lives here and he's a restaurant owner. He owns an African restaurant. And firstly, here in this country, it's not like in Europe and especially in France. I've been there, and you see the place guy. You want to go to the airport, or you want to like walk on the street, and you see the place guy who meet you in the street and ask you like, "What's your dog?" Like, "Vos papiers s'il vous plaît," les choses comme ça. No, you don't find it here. Place guys, yeah, when they see you, like, police in this country are not immigration. So when they meet you, by the way, they don't even know who you are. They really don't want to know who you are, except you find yourself in trouble. You know. That is when they will ask your document to find out if maybe you have a legal stay here or not. No, but you can't just be passing around with police guys and no one is gonna ask you where you from or what's your passport or whatsoever. Nah. So what happened here? There's this guy. I don't know where he is, where he's from, but he's an African because he was black. Then he got arrested by the police and he was about to be handcuffed. Like he was about to be cuffed. So the Nigerian guy was just walking. So he saw this guy who was, you know, held by the police and they were about to cuff him. So he just bumped into the scene and he said, like, "What's your problem? Please, can I know what's going on?" That kind of stuff. You know, the guy is he's like very big. So he just bumped into the scene and said, "What's your problem, please? Can I know what's the problem?" This guy, he was just causing a diversion, like kind of distraction, so that the African guy can vanish. So he did that, and he was telling the guy, like whispering to the guy that, you know, man, you have to disappear. He was speaking in African language, like, "Bro, vanish, bro, go, bro," that kind of stuff. So the African guy understood him, and just like that, the African guy just sneaked himself in the crowd and went. So the police guy just turned, and they could not find him. So they were like very mad. They said, "What's the problem, man? What happened? Like, where's the other guy?" And they heard the guy, the huge Nigerian guy, and they took him to the police. And this guy is a guy who has been here for like, I don't know, he's been here for like 20, maybe like 25 years. He's been here for a very long period of time. So he went there. He went to the police guy and told the police commissioners that's it. That guy himself, the guy who was arrested, like was about to be arrested, is a guy he has been looking for. So that guy was holding his stuff. So he was like trying to take his stuff from the guy, and that's when the police were like asking him questions because he didn't want the guy to go there, like to go to the police with his stuff because that guy has his money. So that kind of stuff. So I held him and they check his paper, like what does he do, and they found out that he's someone who owns a business here, and they were asking me some questions. And you know what the police guy did? They imposed a tax on him. They brought some tax on him, and said that he has to pay one tax like that. That he has not been paying some taxes, and it was true. Like he didn't pay a tax, I think, for a month or something. So they beat him and they gave him a penalty like 10 times the money. So I finally asked him to pay. Was it $25,000? So that's like absurd. That's nobody pays that kind of tax for a month. So they asked him to pay that. So because he deferred payment, so that's why he has to pay that kind of money. So the guy was just there. He just, oh, these guys are wonderful. Like these Nigerian people, I really have to bow for them. You know, the guy just went outside. He went to the nearby ATM machine and came back with a lot like bag of money, a bag full of cash, and he just removed the money cash. He didn't even pay by check or something. He paid the money cash. So the guys were so surprised because they didn't expect him to have that money in a very short period of time. So they were like delaying to extend his visa and told him that no, like this, like that, they'll give him an exit order. He said he owns a business here. Why do they want to give him an exit order, all this kind of stuff? So they were like delaying stuff and kind of threatening him, that kind of stuff. So the guy just went outside. The interesting issue in this issue is that this Nigerian guy happened to have lived in the state for, I don't know, for like 10 years or 5 years before coming to Korea. So he owns an American passport. So he went there and called the American embassy and told them that, you know what, Ambassador, they are refusing to extend my visa here. I don't know what's the problem, and the immigration are telling me stories and that kind of stuff. So he went back into the office, and he was seated there. Just after 3 minutes, they called the chief immigration here in Seoul. He received a call from the American ambassador. American ambassador was just calling me. Hello, like, what's the problem? I heard that you don't want to extend the visa of my citizen. Please, I thought we had this. I know that our guy is my citizen is legal in this country, and he has a business that he owns here, and he's paying tax to your government. So what's the problem? And the guy was surprised, and he had nothing to say, and he was just like, no, sorry, sir, just that we're just carrying on some little investigations, and I think we got what we found, so there's no problem. So we'll probably have to extend this visa right away, and that's how the Nigerian guy got vindicated. So that's how it is, and extended his visa, and everything was fine. So it's kind of great sometimes when you have some connections, especially when you have an ambassador here. So this comes to the point, like Cameroon, it's kind of a pity for us Cameroonians living here in Korea, because you won't imagine what I'm about to say, because it's the fact we don't have any embassy here. No, neither we don't have any embassy here, but the consulate, the little consulate we have here, is run by Koreans. You won't imagine that. I've never seen that, where you see in a different country, your ambassador or your consulate is a foreigner. That's it. You know, how will he understand us, or maybe handle our matters the way our own father or maybe our own mother would do that? So that's kind of crazy. Even in a consulate here, you go there and you find just a Korean guy, or just Koreans working there, no black guy, no Cameroonian. Even the body, like even the security officer there is a Korean. So it's just weird, absurd. So unlike in other countries, like the Nigerian here and Ivorians and the Ghanaian, they both have their embassies here, and you know the ambassador, you know, when they have problem here, they go to the ambassador, and he goes to them. Even though those other people who have lawsuits, you see the ambassador, like you see the Nigerian ambassador going to court to witness his citizens, you know, being fairly judged, all that kind of stuff. But it's a pity for us here, we don't have this kind of stuff. So that's really something we are urging. We really urge our government to do something good about that. Maybe have an embassy here, so it makes that you can't even make a passport. Yeah, so if you want to make your passport here, they'll tell you to go to China or to go back to Cameroon to make your passport. That's like weird. That's so crazy. After all the investments that Koreans and Cameroonians are having together. So also this story was, so I also was in China recently and I met a Nigerian. A Nigerian, it wasn't really a Nigerian, but they, you know, Chinese police are kind of crazy. Sometimes when they meet black people, you know, they just want to issue your papers or all kind of stuff. So they made this guy. He's very dirty. It was kind of awkward, just kind of you know, had some rubbish clothes on him. So they thought he was an African. So they just met him and they were asking for his passport. And the guy didn't have his passport on him. So the guy went out. The guy said, please, he didn't know Chinese, but the Chinese guy was just, the Chinese police guy just arrested him and took him to the police. He was trying to say that, please, he wants to speak to his embassy. They say, what's your embassy? Oh, you don't have any paper on you. What's your embassy? Which embassy is yours? He said he's from the state, that he's from America. The Chinese guy looked at him and said, are you crazy? You from America? Is that how you are here? Look at you, see how dirty you are. You are from America? The guy said, yes, he's from America. They said, no. So the guy, they locked him up there. The guy was saying that. So the guy was speaking to the police guy, and the police guy didn't want to listen to him. So the police guy they were just there, and the guy just said, okay, he's not gonna eat. He will not eat anything. So he did a hunger strike. So that was what happened. So for 3 days the guy didn't eat. So the police there were worried. They said, what's the problem? He said until he speaks to his ambassador, he's not gonna eat anything. And they said, okay, let them try it. They called the American embassy, and they called. They said, hello, sir, there's somebody here who is impersonating himself to be your citizen. Do you know him by the name this and that? The ambassador said, please, can you give me can you give him the phone? May I speak with him? So after 3 minutes, the African American guy was speaking with him, with the ambassador. He spoke with the ambassador for some couple of minutes, and he gave back the phone to the guy, to the police people. And the police people just said, the ambassador said, please, okay, which police station is that? And he said, okay. After some 50 minutes, we saw a real convoy coming. The convoy was just coming this way, and we saw the American ambassador came there. He came there and was just talking to the Chinese police commissioner and said, what's your problem? Do you know what you just did? You locked my citizen here for how many days without giving him food? Oh, this and that. I will take Chinese government to court, and then he will go there to represent the Chinese government. They will sue your ass. They will do this, all those kind of stuff. So the guy was so scared. The Chinese commissioner was begging, oh, please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. So the story was so funny that the African-American guy now decided that he's not going to eat all those Chinese food. He was giving his command that he wants to eat hamburgers, he wants to eat this for the period of time he was there. So the period of time he stayed there, and that's how everybody in the prison in the cell benefited. And they were eating good foods, you know, food with chicken. That was something they never had before. So it was so funny. So that is it. That's just a little story I get my trip to China, and you saw that something happened yesterday. So I said, why not sharing with you guys on the Warman page, and that's great. So that's just a little story, as I said. So c'est juste la petite histoire que j'ai eu à vécu ici l'autre jour ici à Seoul, et puis la semaine suis passé en Chine. Donc j'ai dû dire de partager. C'est ça. Mais that's just how it is, and I want to say good day to everybody, and maybe talk later. So have a nice day and stay blessed. Bye bye.